Who is Jamie Colcott? His ad agency's work for the fossil fuel industry has gained him thousands of followers on LinkedIn. But Jamie Colcott isn't real. He's actually a slightly different looking white male. Me. So let's go back to the beginning when we learned that Aramco, the world's biggest oil and gas producer, was looking for a new ad agency to convince the world that they're now all... instead of...
biggest company and market value.
In fact, that's what fossil fuel companies have always used ad agencies for. More recently, though, ad agencies have preferred to do this work in secret. McCann, Aramco's current agency, don't even mention their work for Aramco on their website. So when we found out that McCann were planning to quietly pitch for a new contract with Aramco, we thought they could use a little bit of healthy competition. The climate is changing. Business shouldn't have to. Atmospheric is a global agency giving clients the social license they need to keep the fire burning. So we made Atmospheric, the first ad agency to be open and proud about promoting a product that could end life on Earth. Atmospheric's work included making old oil barrels into Badger bungalows, sending a tree into space to highlight trees, and creating a carbon-neutral tyre fire. And of course, the first thing they needed was a very professional website. This video is not sponsored by Squarespace. We launched in the most disruptive way possible, with a billboard. Situated at 258 Belsize Park in central London, the billboard was up for, well, about 5 minutes before it got defaced by Just Stop Oil. Nonetheless, the news about the pitch was now out in the industry press, and over several weeks we started building a pitch deck to win the Aramco account. The ideas in the deck included hosting the World Cup on an Aramco oil rig, and Aramco using most of their profits to sponsor everyone in the world. I mean, the numbers do actually check out for that. By this point, Jamie Colcott was on the way to becoming a genuine LinkedIn thought leader. In fact, he had several opinion pieces published in the industry press, one on the merits of greenwashing, and another on Atmospheric's pledge to transition to being a climate activist-free workplace by 2030, something we expected McCann might sign up for too. But McCann stayed silent. In fact, they hadn't even acknowledged the pitch was happening still. So we decided that we would have to infiltrate their office and deliver some cupcakes. Just wishing them good luck in the pitch, you know. We spent weeks trying to figure out a way to get our baked goods into McCann, accounting for every possible eventuality. But when we arrived, security just let us walk around on our own. This meant that we were also free to distribute our propaganda to all employees' desks. The pamphlet debunked many of the common myths that agencies use to defend their work with fossil fuel clients. While agencies may claim that their clients are on a mission to transform into sustainable businesses of the future, their plans to scale up oil production tell a slightly different story. After the cupcake fiasco, McCann still said nothing, publicly. According to our insiders, their international offices were warned to be on the lookout for deliveries of sugary confectionery products. We also noticed that McCann's senior staff had been looking at our fictional CEO's LinkedIn page, which inspired our next tactic. It was time to send McCann's top executives another message. Just an email this time, offering them a job at Atmospheric and a lot of money. Again, McCann said nothing publicly, but according to rumours, the next day they called an all-staff meeting. In the meeting, they explained that McCann London weren't pitching for Aramco at all. Instead, it was McCann Enterprises, a totally different company inside the exact same building. No wonder McCann's slogan is "Truth well told." Apparently they can tell it however they like. Now that the news of the secret pitch was slightly less secret, the generous folks at Extinction Rebellion showed up to shower McCann's offices in petrodollars, adorned with the face of the global CEO, Darrell Lee. Meanwhile, Aramco announced that they were going to drill a little bit less oil than they previously said they would. Yeah, I'll take credit for that. Yet despite all our best efforts, we haven't heard from McCann exactly why they're doing this. If working to extend the life of fossil fuels in the middle of a climate crisis isn't something to be ashamed of, then why not simply own up to it? So McCann, and any agencies out there that are thinking about pitching for a fossil fuel client, we say to you, we have a Squarespace account, and we're not afraid to use it. You have been warned. Is that dramatic? There's no one here, I'm just filming on my own.